So this is a quickie. I'm going to do a video of one of these games from the Dizzy's Excellent Adventures box set for the Amstrad CPC, and I'm going to do Dizzy Down the Rapids because this is a video that I did years ago and I just wanted to redo it. I think I've deleted it actually, but I'm going to do it again and I'm going to do it better. So this is what happens when you load a title screen, or should I say a loading screen in from tape. It loads in very slowly. But actually Commodore 64 and ZX Spectrum games do load in their pictures a lot quicker than this. So I think the Amstrad is just a heavier machine, so to speak. By that I mean this screen just takes up more memory. I'm ready. Well, yeah, first things first, it plays very slowly, and that sort of affects the controls as well. You press a direction and it takes an awful long time to get up to speed, but it is actually quite smooth. And watch out for these exciting waterfalls. So the basic idea is that you were trying to escape from Rockwart the troll, which sort of became a bit of a second enemy. Dizzy's arch nemesis is Zax the Wizard, for anyone that didn't know. And the idea of the game is that you're just trying to escape, and the only way you could escape is down this river. And that's why it's scrolling downwards. Actually, what the hell is that guy supposed to be? Is that a really badly drawn enemy, or am I just not seeing it properly? So the only real danger in this game, the only real challenge, is avoiding these little wasps, or dragonflies, whatever they're supposed to be. And they do actually take 2 hits to kill. It would probably be easier to kill them if you could shoot a little bit faster. Yeah, you can shoot apples, and if you look in the top right, you've got an energy bar and an apples bar, and you can actually run out of apples. That was a nice bit of skill there, avoiding those. And there's a bit of a quirk: if you push up against them waterfalls, then you do make the screen scroll a bit faster. Now, I don't think I've ever seen the Spectrum version of this in action, but I would imagine it's exactly the same as this, but it plays a little bit faster. Because at a certain point, the vast majority of Amstrad games that were ported from the Spectrum were done in the quickest way possible, and that always ended up in a Mode 1 game like this that used less colours and was slower. But then you could always argue that if it weren't for that, then the game might not have appeared on the Amstrad at all. But having said that, the game's still perfectly playable. After a little while I did get used to how slow it plays. But actually this is a game that I didn't really play at the time, back in 1991. This was part of a compilation. It was actually released first on the 5-game box set, Dizzy's Excellent Adventures. Oh god, I've lost another life. Be careful, Andy. This was released first on Dizzy's Excellent Adventures, and it was one of 3 completely brand new games for the box set. Or was it 4 brand new games? I know Quick Snacks was on there, which is a bloody good game. Probably my favourite Dizzy game actually, Quick Snacks. But that was released before. There was also Spellbound Dizzy, which I absolutely loved at the time because it was just a massive game, and the more Dizzy the better, or as far as I was concerned. There was Prince of the Yoke Folk, which is a really small game compared to some of the others, but still a really good game. And Panic Dizzy, I think? I can't even remember. I think Panic Dizzy is probably the worst of the games. Oh, bloody hell, level complete. So there's actually levels in this. I don't think I ever played this enough to get that far before. So this is probably the most I've ever played this game. But from this point on I can imagine that I don't think there's anything new. You've got the same graphics, the same enemies, the same music. I've got to say though, this music is really damn catchy. Yeah, it's a shame really, because if only this was a little bit... If it was a little bit faster, and it had a little bit more variety, and perhaps a little bit more colour, it would actually be quite a good game. And there is actually a 2-player mode, which might have been fun, but there's no chance I'm going to get anyone to play it nowadays. And there's no way I'm getting out of this one. Game over. Oh dear. So, where did I come on the high score table? Here we are. I'm AL. 12? Is that all?